I secretly tightened my daughter's dresses in order to make her believe that her breasts had gotten bigger. I also slipped her some medicine that induced vomiting. I had to convince my daughter that she was pregnant, and I was able to. She even wanted to take a pregnancy test. But that wasn't in my best interests. I told her that those tests weren't always accurate. So I took my daughter to a doctor I paid to come up with a fake pregnancy report.
Mom, what should I do now?
That was the question I had been waiting for. The whole reason behind my actions. My daughter had recently broken up with a lovely guy named Robin, and I was looking for a way to get him back. At the hospital, I asked Mary to call Robin. She didn't think he would talk to me, but he was well-mannered, listened to what I told him, and agreed to come to a dinner without any further questions. That evening, I handed him a baby onesie. Robin understood everything and accepted the news with dignity. Good boy. I was right about him. We had to set a date for the wedding, as I couldn't trick my daughter for more than a month. I called my friends, and they gave me the names of the best seamstress, florist, chef. My daughter didn't care and only showed interest when we were discussing the DJ.
Mom, meet Steve. He is cool.
This Bam Bam option, she found, wasn't good enough. I wanted our guests to remember the wedding with joy, not with a headache. Eventually, the wedding day arrived. I met the guests at the church entrance, seated them, and gave the green light so the ceremony could begin. Robin walked my daughter down the aisle, but suddenly stepped to the side. My daughter was going to marry a completely different man. It was the DJ. I wanted to stop that disgrace. But then I saw how the guests were enjoying the ceremony. Some were even wiping their tears. I decided to be patient and pretended to be just as touched. After the ceremony, I pulled my daughter to the side for a serious conversation, and she confessed that nothing ever happened between her and Robin.
We pretended to be together to make you happy.
As it turned out, my daughter immediately saw through my plan with the smaller dresses and emetic pills. However, I didn't understand why. She hadn't said anything to me. My daughter asked me to go back to the party.
Come on, you will get the answer to your question there.
Once we got back inside, I saw the musician I had hired at the entrance. My daughter told him that his services wouldn't be necessary. I went to the hall, imagining the unhappy faces of the guests. Yet, what I saw was all my friends and relatives joyfully dancing while my daughter's new husband played his music. I listened to it for a bit and enjoyed it quite a lot. My daughter came up to me and asked if I had gotten an answer to my question.
It was important for me to show you how others have approved us and accepted our union. Now, it's your turn.
Up until that moment, I failed to realize how much I relied on other people's opinions. I apologized for it and promised my daughter that her opinion would be my one priority. Don't let the noise of others people's opinions drown your own inner voice.